Happy Thanksgiving! This is Julie Pius with Coldwell Banker Milady Realtors up in Eagle River, Wisconsin. It is November 25th of 2011, and I just wanted to take a few minutes today to give you some market statistics. Continues to be the biggest question that I'm asked is, can you help me find that really great bank-owned property, that really great steal out there? So I thought I would take a few minutes today to address that. We looked over bank-owned short sales, distressed sales in this year so far in 2011 up until I think last week, and got another pretty clear picture on what's happening to our market up here, especially in that particular segment. There's not a lot of them. I know I've told you a lot of you this, and I know I put this in my newsletter all the time, but I just want to give you some real hard and fast numbers today. We do not have a huge amount of lake homes that get foreclosed or go bank owned. So for some reason, fortunately, a lot of our sellers figure out alternate ways to save their lakefront property. Just to give you an example, of the 975 unit sales in Vilas and Oneida County all year so far in 2011, only 117 of those were foreclosures, short sales, or distressed properties. So that means 12% of the market has been a distressed sale. Of those 117, so of that 12%, only 25 were waterfront properties. That represents 2.5% of the overall market in Vilas and Oneida County. If we further break that number down, only 5 homes sold above $250,000. So that really represents 0.5% of our total market share was an actual higher end lakefront home that's sold as a distress sale. And I know I tell a lot of you that we don't have a huge amount of properties like that available in our market, and it truly is a small segment. What does this mean to you, which is really the most important question? When we get a property like that, you really need to have your ducks in a row. You really need to be prepared to get up here and draft that offer right away, even if it means over the phone. I can go out and do a video walkthrough. I can go and do a blog for you on the property, show you the value there. But you've got to be ready to pull the trigger quickly. And really, this is for any bank-owned property that you see that's a really good value, because they tend to go quickly. The buyers are actively looking for them and seeking them out. I'll give you an example. Last week, Thursday, I believe, we had a wonderful, high-end, beautiful home come for sale on the Sugar Camp chain. I believe it was on Echo Lake. It was listed at $499 by one of the bank-owned companies, and it was on the market, I think, in 2008 for roughly $1.2 or $1.4 million. That property came on the market on a Thursday, I think, for $499. I saw it. I called the listing company, I think, Friday afternoon to find out the status to see if I could do a walkthrough for somebody, and it had 3 offers on it at that time. I think it made it through the weekend, and it had an accepted offer by Monday. So this just gives you an example of truly how buyers are looking for these properties, and how when they become available, you've got to be ready to go right away. I can help you with that. I've got a wonderful set of information available for anybody looking for a short sale or distressed property of what you need to be prepared to pull the trigger right away. Overall, so that again, I want to show you a chart that's going to kind of really show those numbers to you in a much clearer sense than what I can probably verbally tell you. I don't know if you can see this well, but the blue represents the number of non-bank owned solds. The red section represents bank owned solds off water, and that tiny little green triangle really is our waterfront bank owned on water sales in 2011. So this should help kind of give you a gauge of really why you've got to be prepared and really ready to go in this if you're seeking out this market niche. Just to kind of end, to give you some overall numbers for Vilas and Oneida for the end of the month for October. October, we had 40 home sales in Vilas County versus 34 in 2010. Of those 40 in 2011, 25 were on water sales. In 2010, there were only 18 on water. So again, we're up in 2011 for the waterfront sales and for the overall sales. Oneida County is pretty much a mirror image of that. 2011, 34 homes sold in October. 2010, only 32. 16 on water sales in 2011, versus 7 in 2010. So our numbers are up. Vilas and Oneida County are hanging in there. Overall, I think as of Wednesday, the overall MLS continues to be down about 12%. Vilas and Oneida County, one of those few regions that is up compared to last year. So there is optimism out there. We are still selling properties up north. If you're a buyer, really you need to focus on finding an agent that's going to help you specifically hone in on what you're looking for and get you information as fast as possible. And if you're a seller, I would love to help you list your property and get you off market. If I can help with anything, please give me a call. Check out my blog site, Julie Sells Wisconsin, or my website, EagleRiverHomefinder.com, and give me a call if I can help answer any of your questions. Have a great day.